Hey y'all, I thought I better get on here again, and I know y'all been getting to see me 3 times a day, and I'm probably not even done. But I wanted to share with y'all how to make apple cider vinegar out of Scrapple. It's called Scrapple. It's the apple scraps. It's the skins and the cores and everything off of processing my apples. And let's see. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. Hang on a minute. Gotta get my little thingy whopper. This is the best investment if you're going to do any kind of appling. I don't care if you're even just going to peel an apple for your baby or your grandbaby. Make an applesauce. But this thing go like this, and the apple on the end, so you get the core. It peels it with this little thing, and it turns into all these little snaky things. But oh my goodness. And you add it with water. And I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar already. Put some in there. And only use wood. This is a bamboo, and that's just a skewer. But only use wood. And I made it on the 5th of this month, which is February. Made it on the 5th. And every time I open up my cabinet, woof, I get a big old whiff. When I opened it up a while ago, because I hadn't stirred it in a little bit. I opened it up a while ago, and it was powerful. So I thought, yep, today's the day. I'm just going to go ahead and strain it. And y'all, yep, that's vinegar. That is vinegar. So this will have the mother and everything. So, and you know exactly what's in it. It was organic apples. I washed them all beforehand with the vinegar and baking soda water. Washed it all up, patted them all dry, and then did them. And I like the crispier ones, the big ones. I don't mess around with no little bitty apples. If I'm going to do it, I'm going big or go home. So I went ahead and this one is the Pink Ladies or something like that. Anyway, living close to Washington, you get apples. You can go over to Washington and get big old totes, whatever, crates of apples. So, but I already have some apple cider vinegar going from my first scrapple, my first scrapple experiment. I'd never made it before, and it turned out really yummy. So this ain't even dark yet. So this will be sitting. I'm going to strain this, and it'll sit for another 3-4 weeks, a month, if not more. It ain't going to go bad. It's vinegar already. So, but it'll build up the probiotics and everything in there. And like I said, knowing where your food come from does your body good. Okay. Knowing what you put in your body does your body good. So I'm just stirring it up a little bit and trying to get all the goodness going. Seeing if I can add some more water and just let it sit longer, and all it's going to do is get better. So, I could do that. I am a little busy today. So I'm thinking about that as I'm sitting here. And if you don't like the way something looks, like this one, I don't want to touch it. This one's a little brown, and that's only because it got more oxidized from the top. It's got a little core, so I'll just go ahead and grab a hold of that. But yeah, if you don't like the looks of something, it's not, I put a lid. I don't put a lid on it. I put a big old coffee filter on it. That way it breathes and don't explode. So, and whenever I do that, I write the date that I did it. On the other ones, I have the dates on there, and then I wrote on the side the date that I strained it, and then I keep a log. Everything that I do, any of my tinctures, any of my oils, anything like that I make, I keep a running log. That way I know when I made it. I know what I used when I made it, whether the herb was dry, whether it was fresh, and what kind of alcohol I used. If I used alcohol, apparently I drank some, I don't know. Alcohol, but most of the tinctures and stuff that I make, I only use vodka. It's just, and you have to use 80% and above. So I just go with 100% vodka. So whenever I'm making my tinctures, and I'll make some with y'all here in a couple of weeks or so. But yeah, I made this on the 5th, and it's just Scrapple. So I'm going to use some filtered water. I have my Berkey here. I want to try to get a different kind, at least a different kind of filter. It's the same kind of setup. It's just a different kind of filter. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll just top it off. Put it right about there. So that way I don't have to just stop everything and strain it and stuff. So, and I don't have to add nothing else to it. I just add a little bit more water. Let that sit. I'm going to take that little thing out. Come on. Golly. Gotta fight with me. Like trying to put a onesie on a baby. Okay. Alrighty. So, that'll be so good. And it just smells so good. Smells so good. And the longer it sits, the better it gets. It don't matter. I mean, this whole thing could disintegrate, you know. But, yeah. Well, that's vinegar. So, coffee filter back on. Ponytail holder. There we go. Now she'll sit again for probably about another week. They say to stir it. I don't need to stir it every day. I don't need to stir it every day. So, let me grab a hold of this. Oh, without getting a bath in it. Oh, I mean, it's good for you. I just don't want to smell like I'm going to have to go take a shower. So, let's walk in here to my apothecary. Give me a second, and I will let you see what I'm dealing with here. I don't think I can switch this thing around in the middle of a video, so I'm going to turn around. Alrighty, ta-da! Power of video. So, this is my apothecary, and I'm a high-tech redneck, so I got my little blocker here. Helps keep it a little dark. And then I just put my other vinegars that I have. And that's the vinegar vial. So this here is my awesome press that my honey got me. So I'll be using that whenever I strain it to get out all the good stuff. So this is tincture. This is all my tinctures. Let's see how many batteries I got out. Oh, I got a few out. Oh, that's a new one. But that's all my tinctures. I make tinctures. This is where I keep all my herbs. Some of my dry herbs. That's lavender, chamomile, but there's some of my oils. But yeah, I have all of my tinctures up in here that I make. And this is the big thing of turmeric, ginger, and cayenne that I mix up and just keep that all going. But yeah, this is where the magic happens. Back off of there. So that's where I keep a lot of my tinctures that are already made. My tinctures that are making, that I have right now, that I need to be shaking and straining. But like I said, I'm a little busy. Oh, let's see how many we got in here. Oh, that's a few. That is a few. That's a few tinctures that I gotta make. So, and remember I was talking about having all my plants? Well, there she is. That's Betsy May. This right here is Betsy May. And this is all my other. I just have this little light going in here all the time in the winter time. So, but yeah, I'm getting, let's see what we got here. This beautiful one is a new baby. Look, she's still, and look at the variation here. That's awesome. But look up here. Can you see it? Can you see it? There's another one. Another baby. I got all the babies. Got banana plant. Got more monstera. I don't know what's going on with that. I think these are called chevaliers. I'm not too sure. But yeah, all of these was all just a mess at the Home Depot. So, but this is more of my dry. What is that shadow? Of my dry herbs. So, right now, everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. But it's a mess in progress. I got to get all of my freeze-dried trays back out because, like I said, if I'm going to do the apples, I need to have all the freeze-dried trays because I do some plain, and then I do, at this time, I'm going to add some brown sugar and cinnamon to them. So, but yeah, just constantly doing something. I love my Harvest Right freeze dryer. I love the accessibility to all the food. Some so quick, and we like to go camping. And my in-laws, my son-in-law is a hunter, and his family are hunters and stuff. And they go out and they go on a boat. They're fishermen. They go out for hours and hours on a boat. So why wouldn't I want to send them something that they could eat? You know, ready, accessible, not some bologna sandwich, you know, or something like that. But they can have actually some of the stuff that they caught, you know, so they can just add some water, whether it's hot water or cold water, you know, they can add it to their little Mylar packages and eat it on the go. So, and when they're camping, they can definitely add warm water, you know, but having the snacks, apples and, you know, freeze-dried apples and the fruit and everything, just a get up and go type of thing. I like that. So, but okay, y'all. Well, I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a blessed day. And, you know, just continue to follow, like, and subscribe now that I'm on YouTube. And, you know, if you have any comments, go ahead. Got anything you'd like to know, go ahead and shoot me a comment. I'll try to get back with you. Okay? Go be a blessing. We'll talk at you later.